So this time around we're trying to solve a very simple problem, and it goes like this. If I log into the site, and I have both my back end and front end running, and so should you, so I'll log in as me@here.com with the password, and I'll look at American Psycho, and then I'll copy this URL, okay? And then I'll log out, and then I'll paste that URL back in my location bar in my web browser. And hit return, and I can see that screen. And I should never be able to see this form if I'm not logged in. And that's a really, really simple fix. So let's go back to our code, and we'll take care of that for this page. So we're looking at Edit Movie. Now, if you search the internet, go to Google, and look for ways to do something before the page loads, you'll see references to a function available to you in React Native called component will mount. And actually, that's now deprecated, and it's considered unsafe. And that's not what we're going to do. You're never going to use a deprecated function because it's just a bad idea. So let's get rid of this console log. Instead, we'll put the logic right in component did mount, and we'll do it before we do anything else. So here, right after the opening declaration of this function, I'll just check to see if JWT, the prop JWT, has a value. If this.props.jwt is exactly equal to an empty string, then I just do a redirect. And it's as simple as that. And the redirect is exactly like we do elsewhere in our code. This.props.history, which I have to spell right, .push, and I want to push to path name, all lowercase, and I'm going to take them to the login screen. And it's as simple as that. And then, just because I'm paranoid, I'll return. And it should work without that, but the return will ensure that nothing else in this function happens. So let's go back to our code, and I'll go to the home screen, and then I'll paste that URL in again, and I'm not logged in, so it should redirect me. And it does. It takes me to the login screen. And that's really, really straightforward. So obviously we're going to put this kind of code in every page that we want to be protected in our application. And there's some other things we have to take care of. Let me go back here and get rid of that alert, for example, on the onSubmit. If there's an error, we have this alert data error message. I want to get rid of that because that's just extra code that serves no function because we're already displaying a custom alert at the top of the page. But right now, what we're going to do in the next lesson is I'll give you a challenge where you can do the sorts of thing we have done for the Edit Movie page to the other parts of our application that should be protected. So that's enough for this time around, and we'll take care of going over the challenge in the next lecture.